Well, hello. This is Madeline from Madeline's Craft Room, and I come live on Facebook every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time. And I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Parksville, Vancouver Island, BC, Canada. And tonight is, can you tell? It's glitter paper fun tonight. We have actually so many. As I started looking, it was like, oh my, I forgot. We have so many different glitter papers. And what I absolutely love about Stampin' Up's recent glitter papers is they're not glitter where you're going to get glitter all over your hand. They are, oops, so much for that. Uh, sorry about that. Things flying at me. This here is a glitter paper that does not go off onto anything else. So we are going to have a look at all that tonight. And so if you're joining me, just going to adjust this a little bit. If you're joining me, please comment and tell us that you're here. And if you're new to me, let us know also who you are and where you're from, as it's always great to see you either on the Facebook replay or on later on YouTube. So tonight, so what inspired me, other than, of course, I love anything glittery and sparkly, but our Stampin' Up! CEO, Sarah, had taught a video of a quick little technique of using glitter paper, and also asked us to try different stamps and different ways to do it. So, of course, I took that challenge, and I'm going to share some of that fun with you tonight. So, I'm going to show you here. This particular one is one that's in our mini catalog, and we're going to be using these ones tonight. There are 3 colors, and then we're also going to be using this one, and this one's in our annual catalog and it has these gorgeous colors here. And these combinations are actually online. Look how bright and glittery they are. Like beautiful. So much fun. So what I'm going to be able to show you, I actually have, we're going to make a few cards, or yeah, and, but the big one is I'm going to show you some others too that I have completed, because I want to give you a whole range of different ideas that we can do with it. So, of course, there's all kinds of, oh, and I forgot, I was going to show you this particular one. It's actually on my wall, on my display wall. That's my mini catalog behind. If you've ever been to my studio, you know that the one wall is all my annual catalog, and then also a special board for the online inclusive. And then the board behind me here is all the mini catalogs. So lots and lots of inspiration. But here you can see this has actually a stamp set that goes with this beautiful ornament stamp. And I did not do that for this one. I actually just, it's Yvonne. Hello, Yvonne. There she is. And I just used the glitter paper, and you can see how beautiful, how easy that one was. So that's one Christmas one. Now I'm going to show you a non-Christmas one. And this one is using the country birdhouse. And so I use the matching DSP, but also the glitter paper that came in the suite with the country birdhouse. So sparkly. And did you notice something? Because this is our technique tonight. Do you know what I did here? I used Versamark with black embossing powder. Did you know that you can emboss right onto glitter paper? I did not know that before. So I've had some fun as I've been preparing for tonight. And so I'm going to show you that, but we're going to get started and make one. And then I've got, like I said, more to show you. So actually, let's start with this one. We're going to use just a very simple, and this one I think I had cut out in the rectangle, and we're going to just start with that. Now, normally when we use our heat gun and the embossing powder, we use the embossing buddy. Well, this is glitter. Jenny, hello, Jenny. 2 times in one day. And you can see here, this obviously we don't want to use the buddy on this. So we are going to stamp directly onto that. And what I have here is this beautiful online sentiment stamp. And I love it also because it comes with tags. Very nice tags. And if you don't want to use it as a tag where the hole is, you can just put an embellishment on there. But I love all the many different stamps that you have in this one. And I love this one because it's big. There is a nice big one, and it says, "May your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheer and celebration." So, what we're going to do here is actually, I'm going to put it this way. And now we're going to take our Versamark, and because this is a big stamp, I'm going to put this down. I am actually going to take the stamp pad to the stamp. And we're just going to make sure it's well coated. You definitely have to make sure you have enough of the ink on there. And yes, people, we are just going to go down right onto the glitter paper. Okay. And I found that if I held it down for a little bit, that definitely helped to adhere. And which one are we going to use? I think we're going to try white this time. All right. So as we hold that down, I'm going to open up my white, lift this off, and you can't see a thing. So it really is literally going to be magic. So here we sprinkle on there. Like when I did it the first time, it's like, but look at that. See how it comes off? Hello, Bobby Jean. There she is. Look at how beautiful it sticks to the Versamark on the glitter paper. So let's now, has anybody tried this before? Have you ever done heat embossing onto, you like that? I know, it started me on something. I was having a lot of fun trying all these different ones. So we're just going to heat up my heat gun here and wait till it gets on one spot. I do admit, you never tried that, Yvonne. I know. I do find that it's a little bit harder to see if you've got it all heat embossed. So you have to really be looking to make sure you see that shine. Can you see Can you see the difference? It's not quite done here at the top. So we're just going to apply a little more heat. Okay. So there we have it. Look at that. Like, isn't that ever amazing? So you're going to see how I finish off these cards. It is a little bit addictive and you get hooked. Absolutely. Now, so the reason I say that I won't complete them all is I want to just give you a whole bunch of ideas and then you can try different ones. And I'm also going to show you some flops so that you don't do that. Now, this one I took from the Merriest Trees. And when Sarah did it, she actually used the other decorative trees that are in the mini catalog. But I have this one, and of course, it's the same kind of idea that you have the basic tree stamp or die cut. So here we have it here. And then what I love about this one is they have this beautiful one. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And I'm going to pick that up with this one. Now, again, you can determine, and this is what was tricky, and I'm going to show you one that didn't turn out in terms of color. You could probably do black. Now this one I did white. I'm going to try white again. just because I think on that green, it's going to look the best. Oops, I'm off screen. There we go. Yes. So you ladies, if you try some, be sure to post your card or your what you've tried because we can all get ideas from each other. Okay, so we're going to take that, and again, looks like you've done absolutely nothing. Oh, come back here. I put down the white already. We're not done with you yet. Okay, quickly get that on there. Again, look at that. Like, oh, when I first did that, it was like, I am amazed. It is so beautiful. Okay, heat gun. I'll keep putting it down here. Okay. Oh, maybe I should use my tongs. That's why I do have them here. Wowzers, yeah. I know, what fun. So we're gonna just start in one corner. It's pretty hot. So we're just gonna go all the way around. So there we go. So now you see how we can do a sentiment on a bigger piece, or we can do it on a smaller piece. So here we have the beautiful tree. Okay. But I looked at all my other stamp sets and bundles and I thought, okay, let's change this up a bit. What else can we use? And then I pulled out the hang and ornament. Now, I have die cut these just to save some time. And what we're going to do is we're going to do this interesting stamp because that isn't a sentiment, but let's see. So I haven't tried this particular one, so we're going to try it together. I have used this set a lot. I love it. And what I also love about this set, well, we have to decide what color. What do you guys think? White again? Black? Let me know what you think. Which one should we do? I kind of am thinking white again, just because I want to put 3 of these together. But basically, I think we're going to use white. So basically, sorry, I got to get my head in here a little bit. We're going to bring this down. So now we're going to white. Yeah, I think so too. You will see later in another sample that I have. I'd like to see the black. Yes, you're going to see black in another one that I do, Bobby Jean. Okay, so here we go again. We're going to take this and where did I put the, I keep putting it down. Habit. I am always so afraid I'm going to spill this. Okay. So now, here we go. Let's try this. Ooh, look at that, ladies. Oh, I think that's going to look amazing. So, heat gun. Why don't I keep that up here too? Tonight, we're going to keep using it. Okay, here we go. Let's get this in screen. Wow. And you know, just with that red glitter, it just, oh, it's just sparkling. It does look elegant with those designs, doesn't it? Okay, so let's try this other one now. We're going to use the other design just because we got to just see what this all looks like. So I'm just going to put that one over there and clean it. And this one I love too because of the fact that it has the nice greenery on it. So let's ink this up. And we'll put that on there. Okay. Get this on here. And it's so nice that you don't have to use the buddy because I know I can see there's a little bit that may have stuck, but because the glitter paper has so many different kind of sparkles to it, you can't really tell. So it's nice and easy that way. Okay, let's get this on here. Give it a little tap. Whew. Wow. Okay, here we go. Let's do the heat again. That one I could have gone over a little bit, but that's okay. Now, if you've seen some of my other videos on this particular bundle, there are so many different ways that you can stamp. You can stamp a sentiment in the middle strip there, or not in the glitter paper, but you can also put embellishments in there. There's just so many different ways. Okay, so we have these two. Now we're going to try All is Merry. Let's try that. Whoops. Oh, here's another block. I was going to say, how come I have a shortage of blocks all of a sudden? Okay. Yeah, we probably could have tried doing this in a different color, but that's okay. We'll keep it. So this one, I'm not even going to put the other designs on. I'm just going to put All is Merry, because later when I put this card together, I am going to use the three ornaments together. Okay, now there's a little bit there, but see, I can brush that off. Okay. And let's get this on here. Okay. So I have a variety of Christmas that we're doing, but I also have some others, and I think you're going to like those. I was pretty impressed. And then I finally had to stop. It's like, okay, time to stop. Go make dinner. Okay. So here we have All is Merry. Isn't that bright? So you can see that's going to be an amazing combination for a card. So be watching. I will post the cards that I make with these as well, but I'm just going to lay them up here for now. Okay. Now we've got the ornament and the merriest trees and that one. Okay. Now I won't do this one. You like that? It's pretty with the embossing, isn't it? Now, Sarah did use this one as well. And I did make that one up ahead because this one, okay, where is it here? Uh, which one is the one that had the white paper? Gotta find it. Not that one. Is it the Christmas one? Nope. I can't remember which one it is, but it has this beautiful iridescent kind of paper. So what I was going to do is do the silver on, or the snowflake on that. And so this is what I did. So you can see that I stamped with the silver or the Versamark and the silver embossing powder. And then I put that on that beautiful iridescent paper. Isn't that pretty? And then I decided to put this sentiment, which is just on the navy paper. And I'll show you my oops. In here, I tried to use the silver, and you can read it if you're on the right angle, but to me, it was too faded, too faded. So you just have to remember. There's Marjorie. Hello, Marjorie. You'll have to go back and see some of the cool embossing that we're doing tonight on this glitter paper. It's a cool technique, but you just have to be aware of the color because that's almost a little bit too light on light. So that wasn't as successful as the navy. But this is the silver on that iridescent glitter paper. Isn't that cool? Okay, so that is that one. Now, I was going to show you a different one that I attempted to make because I thought this one would be cool to do with the heart. And I thought, okay, now that's different because it's got it has a more of a negative space to it. So I did that. Now, first of all, I should say this particular one, I did die cut, and you can see it looks really cool with those holes. But the one I was questioning was this stamp, if I can get it, here that has more of a negative. And not impressed. It's almost washed out with the silver. So a negative where it has most in the background, not successful. So there's some things not to do. So that is one, but I'm sure again, if you did just the heart, you could do the heart and then you could emboss a sentiment in there. Or maybe is there a flower? I mean, there's so many, there's a cake. Like there's different ones you could definitely, so try some and let me know what you're creating there. Okay, I've got two more samples to show you. All right, let's just move this here. So I wanted to try again a non-Christmas one, and I decided to pull out the beautiful cafe latte, and I did it with the absolutely beautiful gold, and it is so glimmery. So I did put a piece here, but I cut out, and you're going to see what I did with the cutout in a minute, but just so that I had it in the border. And here I have stamped the image of the actual coffee that's in there. And then, of course, I embossed with black on the cup one, but I made that my sentiment. So that is what the black looks like. And that looks very elegant too. And at first I thought, oh, is it going to be very different from the brown? But it really, I think, really matches really, really well. So what did I do with that inside piece? Okay, well, first of all, this is the Latte Love that I use that bundle. But then I looked through my set and I thought, which stamp? And this is the one I came out with, Loveliest Tree. And I just had to try that because I do love this set. So here it is. Look at how that turned out. So if you can see, it's still got amazing detail on it. And you can see that I also did congratulations on the bottom. And it stands out really, really nice and clear. It's pretty amazing. Isn't that pretty? And I did emboss the timber in the background just to add a little bit more texture in the back. But otherwise, that was a really simple, simple card. And and these are those little glimmer embellishments. And of course, they're black sparkles. So that just fit absolutely beautiful. But that's a really good way. Like this piece came from here. So you don't want to waste your glitter paper. And yet I did that and I made two cards with that. And then, of course, we've got our snowflake card that we made here. You love, oh, there's Penny. Hello, Penny. You love I know. I was very impressed. So you stay tuned and you're going to see the cards that I finish up with these ones. But I hope I got you excited to try this new technique. And I would love to see what you emboss on, what glitter and what stamp sets or what dyes you use. So thank you very much for joining me. And if you live close to me, don't forget, this Monday is my big sale. So from 4 to 6, you come on down to Madeline's Craft Room because this table behind me is going to be, and everything else, it's going to be loaded. I have lots of stuff for craft sale. So thank you very much, ladies. And don't forget also that you only have a few more days to sign up for the Peaceful Season class. The registration ends on the 9th. So be sure to check out mcraftroom.stampinup.net and you can find out more details. I'd love to have you there. All right. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for joining me.